Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Philip and this is Philiminizzyvlogs. We are back with some more music from the legend Phil Collins. The song is titled Both Sides of the Story from the album Both Sides. Yeah, we did a reaction I think a week or two ago. We fly together and I had one subscriber asking me to check out this song, and we are here. So without wasting much time, without further ado, Phil Collins, Both Sides of the Story from the album Both Sides. Let's take a listen, guys.
He needs is a job with a little respect, so he could get out while he can. We always need to hear both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. The neighborhood peace is shattered. It's the middle of the night. Young faces hide in the shadows while they watch their mother and father fight. He says she's been unfaithful. She says her love for him is gone. And the brother shrugs to his sister and says, looks like it's just us from now on. All we always need to hear both sides of the story. We need to hear both sides of the story. And the lights are all on. The world is watching now. People looking for truth. We must not fail them now. Be sure before we close our eyes. Walk away from here till you hear the signs. No, 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 no. Here we are all gathered in what seems to be the center of the storm. Neighbors once friendly now stand inside of the line that has been drawn. They've been fighting here for years, but now there's killing on the streets. While small coffins are lined up sadly, now united in defeat. Oh, we always need to hear both sides of the story. Well, the lights are all on, the world is watching now. People looking for truth, we must not fail them now. Be sure, before we close our eyes, walk away from here, till you see both sides. No, 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 no. White man turns the corner, finds himself within a different world. Ghetto kid grabs his shoulder, throws him up against the wall. He says, would you respect me if I didn't 'cause without it, I don't get it, and that's why I carry one.
Okay.
We always need to hear both sides of the story, both sides of the story. Oh, both sides of the story. Yes, both sides of the story. Oh, both sides of the story. 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 Must hear both sides of the story.
Those backgrounds. Wow, guys. Yeah, both sides of the story by Phil Collins from the album Both Sides. Shout outs to the subscriber that suggested I check this one out, but Phil Collins, guys, I have to start with the instrumentation on this one. The instrumentation of this song to me is like a cinematic experience. I love how it started, with that, subtle drum machine groove. That's just so signature Phil Collins, and listening to it then builds into an orchestral powerhouse. The electric guitar riffs, to me were biting. I love the keyboards. They were atmospheric, and those horns. Don't even get me started. On the horns, I feel like they added this bold, triumphant, feel that contrast beautifully with the serious tone of the lyrics. Let's also shout out the percussion. Phil Collins, you guys already know, is a drum legend, and you can definitely hear that, in how the rhythms, layer and shift. To me, it's not overly flashy. It's, but it's precise and dynamic. Driving the narrative forward. I feel like every beat, every chord, felt, deliberate. It's all part, of a bigger story. Phil Collins' vocals, on this song, to me, was a perfect blend of raw emotions and then polished delivery. You can feel the urgency in his vocals. Like he's pleading, for us, to really, really listen. This man, has this way of sounding vulnerable and commanding, all at the same time. For which I feel like added so much weight to the song's message. I also love the layering, of the back end vocals, in the chorus. It's like a wave, hitting you. It was rich, it was powerful, and to me, absolutely reinforces the idea of multiple perspectives, fitting the theme of the song. Classic Phil Collins, he knows how to pull you in and keep you there, from start to finish. The lyrics, listening to the song, I was actually going through the lyrics, and that is where it gets serious, if that makes sense. I feel like both sides of the story, based off of the lyrics, it's all about empathy. Something the world, I feel like always needs more of. I love how Phil Collins was able to paint these vivid scenes of hardship and struggle. War torn families, homelessness and societal divisions. It's heavy, no doubt, but the message was so clear on the song. There are two sides, to every story, and we need, to take a step back and really understand, people's experiences. Yeah. There's this line that I heard. It said, "A white man turns the corner, finds himself within a different world." I feel like that line is especially is very powerful. It's like Phil Collins is saying, "Hey, put yourself in someone else's shoes, for a minute." It's not preachy. It's reflective, and it invites us, to do same. This was a very powerful song, and I loved it, from the vocals, from the instrumentation. Classic Phil Collins. Phil Collins didn't just give us a song here. He gave us a movement. In a music form. From the raw, heartfelt vocals, to the layered, instrumentation. I feel like everything about both sides of the story demands your attention, and I feel like it's absolutely deserves it. This is one of those songs that I feel like it reminds you why Phil Collins is a legend. So guys, let me know what you think. Do you think we should do more Phil Collins on the channel from the album Both Sides? Please let me know down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your perspective. Let me know what you think about this song. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know if you enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up, like all the good stuff. More reactions such as this on the way, so stay tuned. My name is Philip, and on to the next video reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.